Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 572 star drop opening, and we still have double star drops, so let's see what we have. Starting with the super rare, 50 power points. We have a mythic, only 100 bling. Okay. Super rare, 50 power points. Super rare, 100 coins. Rare 25 power points. Rare 25 power points. The star drops in the last 2 days weren't too good, unfortunately. So, if we jump into the mode selection for today, we have day 2 of 3 for Basket Brawl off the charts. Again, I only suffered one loss playing with a Buzz against a very rushy comp with a Frank. Again, we were fine when Buzz had his super, but it didn't go too well. But I got 4 out of 5. I wasn't first by a few thousand. Again, we'll have to see if I can keep it up. I think I need at least 5 out of 5 to even attempt stealing first from this other person who still has a ticket. So, yeah, I'm guessing they probably won all their first day matches and possibly the 4 as well. So, again, today's going to be a longer video because I have to get my, or at least attempt, 15 wins in the championship challenge. We also have Brawl Ball 2v2 Pitch Perfect, Knockout 2v2 Blocky Blockade, Brawl Ball 5v5 Cool Shapes, Knockout 2 Rivers. Not too much else specials going on, though again I will say, and something else I'll try to finish today is just get your ranked shots in before the ranked season ends a day earlier than the regular season. Again, I think I'm just gonna hop right in. So, first map here is Hard Rock Mine. I usually just spam Jackie. It's probably gonna be mostly bot players anyway. This is the last day of the challenge, so all the tryhards are probably through at this point anyway. So, again, I'll give it my best and let's see what happens. Alright, back with the first win. We have rare of 100 XP doublers. And yeah, I was a bit surprised by this. First win down already, 3 losses. And I shouldn't be too surprised, but I think it's just the fact that I'm playing against actual team comps with randoms. Again, if I could show you the stats, it's pretty obvious, or even just the matches. But I think even the hardest part as a decent player with randoms is really just getting through the first stage or two, because the randoms you're getting are so obnoxiously bad compared to what you're playing against. And I'll try to keep going, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't even make it past this first stage. So, let's give it another shot. Alright, back with the second win. We have a super rare. 50 power points. Again, the match I just had was more like what I was expecting. An Edgar playing with what essentially was a Poco and Eve bot. And I had Rico on my team, so they could just scope out the bushes. That was really good. That was what I was hoping for, but I'm on 3 losses now, so again, let's keep going. Alright, on to the third win. We have a rare 25 power points. Again, playing against a rush comp with Frank and Shelly there, but I had a 8-bit and the Star Horse Barry there, so again, really good setup for me. Luckily, I actually made it to stage 2 for Pete's sake. Again, I'm thinking Daryl might be a good pick here. Again, I'm thinking a lot in terms of tanks. Obviously, Stu would probably still be a pretty decent pick, but I think Stu's a bit riskier with how open this map is, so I'll probably end up playing Daryl and trying to force goals. So again, let's see how that goes. Alright, on to win number 4. We have an epic of 100 bling. Again, we were doing well to start, but I had a Buzz just go AFK mid-match, almost had a stroke. Again, I'm starting to wonder if they actually match you up with leagues of players who also have the same amount of losses as you do. Or that, or I've gotten pretty lucky on these last few again. Let's see if we can make it any further. Alright, so looks like 4 wins is the end of the road here. But if I'm not mistaken, again, if I go back to previous videos, I swear, every time I play with randoms on these championship challenges, I always make about 4 wins very consistently, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's something to do with the matchmaking. Again, last match they had a Dynamite, and we had an 8-bit. He moves so slow, it was bound to be a loss there, and he wasn't even playing that well to begin with. It seemed like a bot, actually. But yeah, if we hop over to the Pizza Planet shop here, and we have a rather good free pack. 25 bling, 50 coins, 100 XP doublers, and 30 credits. Again, I don't know if it makes a difference. I'll just wait again to see if I can get the Star Horse Berry in one of these packs. I don't think that's how it works, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Otherwise, it just seems that the way the skins are loading in, that Star Horse Berry is kind of stuck in either the common or hopefully epic deals. But if I go to the regular shop here, we have day 32, 12 free pizza slices. Again, we're getting awfully close to the free Surge Lightyear skin. I guess it's going to be on the very last day of the season. We have the day 7 golden, what looks like a sailor's hat pin. We have the Ollie pack for 12 resources, Dead Knight Draco, and it looks like they added on to that. We now have Aqua Marine Sprout. Again, that's not really one I would pick up just because it seems that you could get that for free, possibly with either bling or out of a star drop. And we also have another hypercharge offer. Again, the shop's looking pretty big right now. $3 for Scrappy 2.0, but again, I feel the same way I do with the tick hypercharge there, so, and I'll just keep waiting until hopefully I can get those for free. You have the Toy Story skins, and have a daily freebie of 5 credits, as well as 15 coins. And I don't think too much else is going on besides that, so as of today I have 186 XP doublers and 118,301 power points. So, again, make sure to let me know how you guys did in the championship challenge, if you tried playing with randoms or not. Yeah, if you did, I have a strong feeling you probably ended up about 4 wins, because that's what always seems to happen with me. But other than that, gotta get in those last tickets on the last contest here for basketball. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.